Stop everything now and listen carefully. If you're watching this video, know that this is no coincidence. Something much greater is happening at this very moment, and you have been guided here for a reason you may not yet understand. But the truth is about to be revealed. The call has been activated, and only those who are truly ready will be able to grasp this message until the end. Have you ever felt that there's something different about you? As if a greater purpose is waiting to be discovered? You are not alone. Many people go their entire lives ignoring this feeling, but the chosen ones, the truly chosen ones, know there is something beyond what we can see with ordinary eyes. You feel it inside, don't you? An emptiness that nothing can fill, a restlessness that never fades. That is the sign. That is the confirmation that something greater is about to unfold in your life. But pay close attention. This calling does not come without challenges. From the moment you began to awaken, the world around you started testing you. The hardships, the doubts, the losses, none of it is random. They are trials, tests to see if you are truly ready to embrace your real destiny. And the big question now is, are you prepared for the truth? Are you ready to leave behind everything that holds you back and finally understand why you were chosen? If so, then keep watching, because this message was made for you. But before we continue, there is something you must do. Comment now, "I am chosen," and declare to the universe that you are ready to accept your mission. Like this video to strengthen this energy and spread this message to those who also need to awaken. Subscribe, because this journey is only beginning and I will be here to guide you. But remember, only the truly chosen ones will make it to the end. The question is, will you be one of them? Now that you've made it this far, it's time to prove that you're truly ready for this journey. You were not called by chance. Something greater is happening, and your presence in this very moment is part of that plan. But before we move forward, we must ensure that this message reaches the true chosen ones. If you feel this truth resonating within you, do this now. Like this video, comment "I accept the calling," and subscribe to the channel. This is not just a digital action. When you do this, you are sending a signal to the universe, confirming that you are ready to receive this revelation. Many ignore this step. Many watch, reflect, but take no action. And that's why they remain stuck in the same place, living a life without purpose. But the chosen ones act. The chosen ones take a stand. They recognize the calling and show the universe that they are ready. Think about it. How many times have you ignored signs that seem to guide you towards something greater? How many times has life tried to show you that you are not like the others, yet you hesitated? Now is the time to act. Only those who are truly ready will take this step. This isn't just about interacting with a video. This is a commitment to your awakening. Do you believe you're ready? Then prove it. Write in the comments, "I accept the calling." This will be the first step for this message to activate something within you. When you write, you manifest. When you declare, you create a new reality. And more, by liking and commenting, you help this message reach others who are also searching for this answer. You become part of this mission. You connect with other chosen ones around the world. Now close your eyes for a moment. Take a deep breath. Feel this energy flowing through you. Something inside you already knows the truth. You've already realized that nothing happens by chance, that there are moments when everything seems to align perfectly. This is not coincidence. This is proof that invisible forces are guiding you toward the right path. And now, this message has reached you. What will you do with it? Will you just listen and forget? Or will you take action that could change your life forever? Will you allow yourself to stay in your comfort zone? Or will you finally accept the calling that echoes within your soul? This is the moment to act. Like this video, comment "I accept the calling," and subscribe now. Show the universe that you are ready for this transformation. This is your chance to prove that you are not just watching, you are truly embracing your mission. Now that this decision has been made, prepare yourself. What comes next may be the missing piece for you to finally understand your true purpose. The world is full of distractions. Every day, thousands of pieces of information compete for your attention, trying to make you forget who you truly are. But if you've made it this far, it means that something inside you has already awakened and knows this message is different. You are not here by chance. This calling did not come to you without reason. Now, you have the chance to take a decisive step on your spiritual journey and embrace your true identity. At this point, you can already feel the truth pulsing within you. But there is still something that needs to be revealed, something that will make everything fall into place. Have you ever wondered why, despite feeling this calling, you still face so many difficulties? Why do things seem harder for you than for others? This happens because the chosen ones always face trials before reaching their true mission. Every person who has received a true calling has gone through intense challenges. The resistance you feel is not a sign of weakness, but proof that you are on the right path. The world always tries to silence those who carry a greater purpose. But those who persist, who endure the storm and stand firm, are the ones who truly manifest their divine mission. If you feel like every step you take is marked by challenges and doubts, understand this: the greatest warriors always face the toughest battles. This does not mean you are lost. It means you are being shaped. It means that every difficulty is a test, a training ground to prepare you for what you are destined to fulfill. Now, take a moment to reflect. How many times have you thought about giving up? How many times have you felt like no one understood what you were going through? This is not a coincidence. Everything has a purpose. Every obstacle is an opportunity to prove to yourself that you are truly ready for this journey. And now I ask you, will you surrender, or will you keep going? Will you let difficulties paralyze you, or will you face them like a true chosen one? The answer is in your hands. If you have made it this far, it means you already know the truth. So declare it now: I will not give up. I accept my calling. Write it in the comments. Share this message. Don't just listen. Take action now. Because the chosen ones don't wait, they act. The time is now, and your decision will shape everything that comes next. Have you noticed that whenever you are about to take a big step in your life, something tries to pull you back? People discourage you, opportunities disappear, doubts arise. This is not a coincidence. This is resistance. Whenever a chosen one awakens, forces try to stop them from moving forward. Think about it. Why do so many people live on autopilot, trapped in an empty routine with no purpose? Because it's easier. Because the world does not want them to wake up. But you can no longer ignore it. You feel that something greater is calling you, and every challenge you have faced so far has been proof of your strength. The chosen ones have never had an easy life. Since childhood, they have felt different. Many have been rejected, misunderstood, betrayed. Pain has been part of the journey from the beginning. But here's the truth that few understand. Pain is not a punishment. Pain is the forge of spiritual warriors. Pain shapes those who are destined for something greater. Remember, when you face trials, it's because you are being prepared. You may feel like you are alone in this battle, but you are not. Other chosen ones are going through the same thing. They too feel this restlessness, this deep sense that something greater is waiting for them. You are part of something much bigger than you can imagine. Now, look at your life. Think about the hardest moments you've ever faced, the times when everything seemed hopeless. And now, look at where you are. You made it through. You kept going. That proves one thing. There is something inside you that pushes you forward, even when everything feels impossible. That is the mark of a true chosen one. But there is something that needs to be done. Something only you can decide. You can continue living as before, ignoring this truth, settling for a life without meaning, or you can make a decision right now. You can choose to accept your mission. You can take a stand and declare, I am chosen, and I am ready to embrace my purpose. Write this in the comments now, not just as words, but as a real commitment to your destiny. This decision will be the first step toward transformation. When you decide to accept the calling, doors begin to open. But don't expect it to be easy. The path of the chosen is for the strong, for those who don't give up at the first obstacle. If you feel this calling inside you, then you already know the answer. Now, make your decision. Comment, I am chosen and I am ready to embrace my purpose. Like this video and share this message, because this is only the beginning. What comes next will change everything. You have reached this moment because something inside you knows there is a greater truth waiting to be discovered. But now, prepare yourself. What I'm about to reveal may forever change the way you see your life and your purpose. The truth is that the world around you was designed to keep you asleep. From the moment you were born, you were taught to follow rules, your mind was restricted, and you were made to believe that your existence was just one among billions. But what if I told you that was a lie? The chosen ones have always known. without fully understanding that something was wrong. They have always felt they didn't entirely belong to this world. And now, you stand before the greatest revelation of your life. You were chosen to awaken and break free from these invisible chains. Have you ever wondered why you feel this constant restlessness? Why your mind searches for answers that no one else seems to care about? That's because inside you, a greater consciousness is trying to emerge, trying to show you the truth. But the system does everything it can to keep you blind. And how do they do it? By creating distractions. The world is full of them. Social media, empty entertainment, exhausting work, manipulated news, fear and insecurity implanted into you so that you never discover who you truly are. But now you can no longer deny it. Something inside you already knows the truth. Have you always felt different from others? As if you could see things no one else noticed? That's because you have a mission. And this mission is not for just anyone. Only those with true inner strength can see beyond the illusion and awaken to who they really are. And now you must make a choice. You can continue ignoring this and pretend nothing has changed, or you can accept this truth and step into the role that has always been yours. But know this, from the moment you accept this calling, your life will never be the same. The people around you may not understand, some may call you crazy, others may distance themselves. But this is part of the process. Every chosen one goes through this, and those who persist are the ones who truly fulfill their mission. Now look back at all the times you felt that something was wrong with the world. All the times you tried to fit in and couldn't. All the times you realized that life had to be more than just waking up, working, sleeping, and repeating. Those feelings were signs, small reminders that you were made for something greater. What will you do with this revelation now? Will you ignore it and move on as if nothing happened? Or will you accept the calling and begin walking the path of awakening? If you truly feel this truth inside you, write in the comments, "I accept my mission." This is a public commitment to your awakening. This is the first step to manifesting this new reality. From this moment on, you will start seeing signs everywhere. Things that once went unnoticed will begin to make sense. People, words, events, everything will start to connect. Because when a chosen one awakens, the universe moves to guide their path. Now, make this decision. Like this video, comment, "I accept my mission," and share this message. Because this is your moment. What comes next will be even deeper. Now that you know the truth, only one final challenge remains: overcoming fear and fully embracing this calling. Fear has always been the greatest barrier between you and your mission. It whispers in your mind, convincing you that you're not capable, that you're not ready, that you're not worthy. But what if I told you that this fear was never truly yours? What if every limitation you feel was implanted in you to prevent you from discovering your true power? The chosen ones always face fear before stepping into their mission. It is the final test, the last obstacle before full awakening, and that is exactly why you feel this resistance now. It means you are on the edge of something extraordinary. Something inside you already knows you are ready, but the invisible chains of fear are trying to pull you back. Think about it. How many times have you held yourself back because you feared what others would think? How many times have you stayed silent to avoid judgment? How many opportunities have you let slip away because you doubted yourself? This can no longer control you. This fear must be destroyed now. The world teaches us to be afraid. Afraid of failure, afraid of rejection, afraid of making mistakes. But this fear does not come from God. This fear is an illusion designed to keep you from discovering your greatness. Because a chosen one without fear is unstoppable. Now look back. See all the times you faced challenges and overcame them. See all the times you thought you wouldn't make it, yet you kept going. You have already won so many battles, survived so many trials. So why do you still doubt? Fear only has power if you feed it. If you decide right now that it no longer controls your life, it will begin to fade. If you feel ready to break through this barrier, declare it. Comment now. Fear no longer controls me. I accept my calling. This is not just a phrase. This is your liberation. This is the moment you decide that nothing can hold you back anymore. Those who do not conquer fear end up living mediocre lives. They never explore their true potential, never discover their mission. But you can no longer hide. You already know the truth. You have already felt the calling. Now all that's left is to take the next step. Fear will try to stop you one last time. It will tell you that it's safer to stay where you are. But safety does not bring transformation. And the chosen ones were not made for comfort. They were made to lead, to pave the way, to change lives. From this moment on, your old self ceases to exist. The fear that held you back begins to disappear. Now you become what you were always meant to be, a chosen one who accepts their mission with courage. Declare it to the universe. Comment, "Fear no longer controls me. I accept my calling," and feel this energy shift inside you. The world is waiting for the chosen ones. Now it's your turn. Now that you have conquered fear and embraced the truth within you, the most important moment of this journey has arrived. It's time to make it real. Until now, everything has happened inside you. You have felt it, reflected on it, processed it. But a true chosen one cannot remain silent. Transformation only becomes real when you manifest it to the world. And it all starts with a simple yet powerful act: the public declaration of your calling. The chosen do not hide. They are not ashamed of who they are. They do not fear judgment because they know their mission is greater than any external opinion. And today, you have the opportunity to take this definitive step. Comment now, "I am chosen, and I embrace my calling." Write this as a commit, as a spiritual seal that confirms you are ready for this new chapter of your life. This simple phrase is not just a comment, it is a pact with the universe. Think about it. Every person who made history took a similar step. At some point, they stepped out of the shadows and declared their truth to the world. And in that instant, everything changed. Now it's your turn. You can keep watching, absorbing this message in silence, or you can take a stand. You can tell the universe and yourself that you are no longer the same. That from today forward, you walk as a chosen one. But understand something very important. This commitment is not just about words. It requires action. You must live as a chosen one, think as a chosen one, act as a chosen one. The world needs you awake. So write in the comments, "I am chosen, and I embrace my calling." Like this video to strengthen this energy. Share this message so that others may awaken as well. The time for doubt is over. Now is the moment to rise and declare yourself. The world will see, the universe will respond, and your journey will truly begin. Now that this journey has come to an end, there is something essential you must understand. This is not the end, but the beginning of something much greater. What happened here today was not just a video. It was a calling. It was an awakening. And now the only question left is, what will you do with it? The truth has been revealed. You felt every word echo within you. You realize that your life will never be the same. But there is something that must be said. Knowing the truth is not enough. You must act. The world is changing. More and more people are awakening each day, realizing they have been called for something greater. You are part of this. But those who only listen without taking action eventually fall back into the deep sleep of illusion. You cannot let that happen to you. Now look around. See how the world tries to pull you back, to convince you that nothing has changed, that this was just another video. But you know it wasn't. You know that something inside you has transformed. So make this commitment now. Never go back to who you were before this moment. You have felt the truth. You have accepted the calling. Now, live it. The journey of a chosen one is not easy. There will be challenges, doubts, and moments when everything seems difficult. But remember, the greatest warriors are forged in the toughest battles. Every obstacle will be a test to see if you are truly ready. And now, one final request. Do not keep this to yourself. Share this message, spread this truth, because there are other chosen ones out there, waiting for a sign to awaken. If you have made it this far, leave your final comment. I am ready to live my mission. Write this as your ultimate commitment. Like this video to show the universe that you are truly prepared. Subscribe to continue this journey, and more than anything else, do not stop here. This is not the end. This is just the beginning.